are the dinos, my friends. I might have just been listening to a certain musical group for a while. Hey everybody, hello, welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where we have Sandbox Saturday in a survival game, and that survival game is SARK. Wait, no, it doesn't start with an S. Darn it! No, actually we are in ARK today, and we do plan on having some surviving. Everyone's hoping that I'm not one of the ones to survive. I get that. I accept my lot in life. I made the death counter after all, didn't I? Well, actually, no, I didn't make it. I had it commissioned. I created the idea, and I had somebody else do the creating because I'm not a coder kind of person thing. So, welcome, welcome. Today we are doing a bit of a boot camp preparation for our next big raids. At least that's what I'm told. I'm just here, I'm filming. We'll figure out how it goes from here, right? I think that's about right. Alright. So, here we are with Big Birdie Face. Hello. Oh my goodness, doesn't he look vicious right now?
Still got the pause screen thingy up.
No.
There we go.
You're just behind. You're on delay. And look at that guy's face! So basically, they hear it at the right time, you hear it early, and then you have to figure out where I'm at. He looks like he's going to eat me for a snack. Pretty sure he's going to eat me. Hi, bird. I love you. Oh, wow! That looks even more evil and menacing. Oh, gosh. Let's turn around and look at something else. Okay. Alright. So, me and my bird are in the desert. Because we were still messing around with all the different building pieces on my Cheaty Plateau. And he's still looking at me like I'm lunch. Do I look like a piece of bird feed? What is this? Steve! I see you, Steve! Hello and howdy do and miss you lots. Hope you are doing well. Come, join us if you want in voice. Or try to lurk. Maybe I wasn't supposed to see you there. I kind of ruined the lurking, didn't I? I'm such a lurk spoiler. Yeah, I definitely do look like Chow. I look like Bird Chow. Alright. So where do you want me to be? As you were prepping a boot camp-ish...
Yep, over at the main base. You should be able to just bed hop over here or fly. Your preference.
Before I do that, look over at your screen. We're talking about frightening stuff today. Every builds with human heads. Yep, that's definitely...
Wonder what tier level of material that counts.
I don't know, but I'm feeling some definite horror movie vibeness going on here.
That's the tier 8 cannibal level.
Jeez. I come over and I'm like, oh look, something's sticking through the ceiling. Yeah, it's somebody's head. Oh,
yeah, it's Chrissy's head.
Jesus. I gotta get out of here. Alright, I think I'm still, yeah, I have enough. I can probably make it. I don't have anything to drink or anything. Oh, I got more stuff I gotta dump out too.
They're all fixed. No more head falling through the ceiling.
I don't think that is fixed. Anyone else think that is fixed?
Oh, interesting. On my screen, she's completely above on the upper level.
She was down here spazzing. Like she had a little bit of life left in her, and you just oh, gee, Jets! Oh my gosh, that is so scary.
I'm so sorry, Lisa.
That's terrible.
That's different.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Yep. ARK has no bugs.
Steve, I would sing that if I could breathe. Oh, golly gosh, gee. Ah, there it comes again. Stop. Stop. Poor Chrissy. Oh, jeez. She does not know she's being tormented like this. Oh, jeez. Poor Chrissy. Poor Chrissy. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, Chrissy, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, so now it's just a leg and 2 disembodied arms. I should have been taking more screenshots during that, but... Okay, I need to leave. Okay, back to the base.
I'll stop dragging her around.
It's alright.
Stop dragging my... Stop dragging my... Stop dragging my head around.
Oh, man. Yay, Cat helping sing. Thank you. Whew, wow. Okay. On that note of stuff. Gosh. I needed that. It's been a tough week. Whoa! Fly. It's raining dinos, guys.
It does that here.
My son will never forget the day of Where's the Bear? The bear's in the air. What bear? Where? In the air. Yeah. That was his favorite apparition moment ever. Okay, so I'm breathing and I'm flying. Shadow Gus clipped it. I had to get up multiple times at night to help medicate little guy from his fever, sadly. All he wants is, like, non-stop cuddles. And, that makes working kind of hard. One column down, second column to go today, and, it's been a losing battle. So, yes, my ARK one is actually not going to publish today. It will go sometime next week. When, I'm not sure. Hey, where am I? Is this the edge of the map over here? I actually don't quite remember. No, that's just the edge of the biome dome thing. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell from the inside.
Yeah, you won't know until you get out.
You won't know until you die. Yeah, you look at it. You can see the ring, though. You can see the ring all the way around. And I remember it was... We were able to run, so it wasn't over the mountain.
Yeah, if you fly out the wrong side, you'll get a warning of you're about to die, dummy. Get back in.
Whoa! What the? What? Wait a second.
You haven't paid much attention when leaving the dome, have you?
I've never flown backward. I mean, I've never flown out of it. I've only jumped, really.
Yeah, the dome provides an illusion of what's out on the outside of the dome. Makes it look like it's really inhospitable, and then you fly out the dome and you find out it's really inhospitable.
Wow. That was actually kind of impressive. Okay, and there's the city. Yeah, I was like, I don't really remember flying over mountains and things like that. It's because you didn't. Because there aren't the mountains there. No! What was that? What? Oh, did I run out of stamina without watching? Whoops. Sorry, birdie. I forgot the Argents don't have that great of stamina.
Yeah, owls are definitely the bird of choice up here, although I have regained appreciation for the Argies when doing a mining run.
Oh, their ability to hold. Woo!
Yep, and they can pick up Ankies, which helps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever actually seen going in and out of domes, like, up. I've done it kind of on the bottom, only going in. But going out, I tend to not... I've never actually watched us go out of it. I log out or whatever, you know? Wow, that
You
was...
might want to turn more to your right to get to the park area.
Oh, right. Ah, my heart rate's finally settled down a little bit. Ah. You know, laughing is supposed to be really good for your whole system, like your soul, your body. Have you tried the flexible pipes and stuff yet? Took me a bit to get how they worked.
Not so far over here at all. Luckily, most of the stuff is hooked up already.
Yeah, see, that's just it. All the stuff came, and it's like, well, cool, but it's kind of a little too late. I'm just not... I don't know. I have so
Yeah,
many
the
other
bases are
places
already...
to... The bases are already built. We're already there and established, and it's... Yeah. Claim a territory perch there with some boop. Wait, what's that purple sign? Did Blink put a pink sign over here?
Yeah, she leaves those by explorer notes.
I just remembered that, so I started to move away from the note because I don't think I wanted to. There we go, everything's starting to fill in. Here come the walls. Instead of tumbling down, they're crumbling up.
Yep. I wonder if the new tall walls count as one mesh? Would that cut it down?
They might, if you wanted to try replacing the non-windowed pieces.
Yep, and Blink was trying to begin replacing doors with the dino doors entirely to cut down on meshes. But then she, started feeling worse in play.
Yeah, so...
Anyway, welcome. I see Kit got here as well.
Yep, my kitties.
I imagine Every will just spend the time dragging bodies around over.
How's my purple kitty?
I am attempting to catch fish and failing miserably. I don't think I'm allowed to fish.
Yeah, so Every has found fish in his pools over there, which is new.
And it won't let me cast.
Oh, what was the number for the boxes? Those tech storage boxes. Oh, it's probably over on this one. Item ID. tech staircase, sleeping pod replicator. I want a tech storage box, but I am not seeing that. Trough, turret, wall, stairs, pod, ramp, railing, light, ladder, hatch, fence, double door. Huh. Well, it's not in the tech section. So where is it? It's gonna get you guys a couple of boxes while we're at it. But
Much appreciated.
I can't find them.
Any time is good.
Well. Oh, and another thing. So, a couple of the things that in my article, you know, spoiler alert, that I. Oh, dedicated storage is why 454. Okay. That I was disappointed in was one that the walls, the large walls, are so different, so they look totally, you know, out of place when you place them with some regular walls. But that greenhouses don't get the big walls.
Huh.
There's no large wall for greenhouses, and come on, how often do you want a nice big you know? Psh. 454. So let's see. Cheat. Whoops. Blueprint. Why did that give the blueprint? Oh, because I put 1 instead of 0 there. I'm like, wait, what? Oops. Oh. Oh, crud. Apparently they're very heavy.
Storage.
Apparently. I know, I was trying to reach it. I'm like, can I reach it? Can I reach it? Alright, because you need to give me all the goodies for with that maketh them. And there, I put it on him, so.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what that is then.
Oh.
Thank you.
I can show you a blueprint. What's the blueprint say?
Yeah, I mean, I can look it up and sort of feed in and trade them after the stream.
4
probably.
black pearl, 75 crystal, 3 element, 125 metal ingot, and 55 polymer.
Yeah, that's easy. Accepting actually the polymer. Weirdly enough, that's become my bottleneck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really the main source is yellow or bigger tier drops or spires.
Really?
But even so, a yellow spire is like 1500-ish poly, and one tech teleporter is like 12. And it's hard to find them. I managed to roam the wasteland enough yesterday to build one more teleporter, but that was...
Yeah, I was messing with the flexible stuff earlier. So. Oh, wait, I actually need to keep my canteen. It's the other stuff I don't need to keep. I can tell I've died a few times. As I'm... I gotta get rid of all these skins. Oh, give me back my shotgun shells. Santa hats. Top hats. Top hats are always fun. Witches hats, they're fun. Sparklers, they're fun. Those things. I wish you could, like, there was an on-off so that you could, like, turn on or off getting the skins when you die.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like, instead of all of them at once.
Whoops. There we go. Get rid of all that stuff. Alright. Wow, hello.
Yep, hi. I have been busy, so getting into the tech armor.
Tech
And
armor.
this thing is on.
Oh.
So that's kind of the new strategy.
To teleport where we need to go.
Yep, and if you look around, there are 3 squads of sorts, named by color.
Those
Each
look
squad.
like the yellow saddles.
So
Allies.
saddles are colored after the quality of the saddle, actually. I was going to ask Blink to actually paint critters as per their team colors, but no
Oh.
change yet.
Wow, you have like entire color-coded battle group.
Yep,
Hey,
and they're also
H-Man.
coded by whistle group and so on. And
Bard,
named as per their
cleric.
class.
Rangers, warriors.
Yep.
Dang, you've been busy. You did the work.
It took some effort. Let me describe how it works, or how, in theory, it's supposed to. The leader here of a villain has an ascended saddle and tons of hit points, so they should be able to withstand a lot.
Okay.
The idea is that with whistle groups, you can whistle, follow commands specifically just to that squad. With this guy here serving as an anchor, because you can set it to turret mode, then it won't run away. But then all its buddies will defend it, stay around in the. They're set on different follow ranges, so the kitties are on low, the Velanosaurs are on medium, and the piggies and the Utu in the back. So in theory, we should be able to just march them wherever in a big giant bundle, which is a lot easier than trying to line them up and so on. Pretty much just take everybody and cram them together on the teleporter, go somewhere, and then move them to near wherever we're going, pick out the few leaders, and then get on the leader, make just that group follow it, and then run from the center of the event out towards the perimeter, and they should align themselves in approximate range of where they're supposed to be, without having to do anything too complicated.
Wow. So I have a question. All right, so we've got this teleporter for the out. Do you intend, is the plan to go and throw down the next teleporter where you need it, have everybody immediately jump, and then try the pickup within 30 seconds to use at a different time?
I am making actual raid bases now. I don't know if you can access the teleport without being high enough level for it, but essentially there is a teleport base up over to the east side of the map, which is almost where my mining camp is.
Demolish and disable.
Okay, so you can't see it. But
I
I
see
can
the
see it.
teleport button, but I'm not sure it's safe to click.
Sure.
It is.
Click. I'll be over here.
Gonna say, wait a minute.
Nope.
You
I'll
have to
be.
pick one of the beds, so. And beds are really teleporters, but I can't. So there's only one up right now for east, but I have spots picked out by the north gate in the city, by the south gate in the city. There's a spot way over on the west side of the map. There's one a little west of the Desert Dome to help cover the south part of the map. And then there's the ice base at the northwest corner of the ice dome. So that's 6-ish teleporters, 7 with the one over in the east.
Wow.
And that'll cover most the actual good spots to find things at. So we pretty much just keep the army here. We can bed hop since there are also beds at each of the look around. There'll probably be an owl and a ball or something, so you can scout real quick. And if that's the one we go by, you then go and turn on the generator, which for the bases is right next to the teleporter, so it can run at minimum radius. And then bed hop back, grab the army, and head out. So in theory, that should work.
So instead of going around and flying all around, you just want us to jump?
Yep. There's still going to be a little bit of walking involved, but the biggest hassle is stuff like last time we had to get across the bridge to go to the south side of the map. That's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine doing that with all these guys.
No. That was, oh my gosh, you guys were champs last time for holding out and trying to do that while I just tromped off in my old mech suit. And you're right, Steve, that does sound good. Shall we give it a try? Let's give it a try.
We should, but there's also the quick little bit of boot camping to get done.
Oh, we can't leave yet until we boot camped. Well, I'm not going to do any kind of whistles or anything, so don't even bother trying to get them for me. So let's tell everybody else. We can tell everybody else. I thought we were going to... Well, I didn't know if we were going to try a...
More recruits for boot camp.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
need more people to do a really good boot camp so that we can line them all up and each person be with a group. And Steve, can I just mail you this video card I have? Can I? It was a one that was sent to me when my video card caught on fire. So it is the communal video card to help us all out.
I think I have a spare too as well, just my piles of old hardware.
It is an AMD. I do have to say that. It is an AMD, but...
Oh, well, if nothing else, let's try to teleport everybody over to the one base I have. Maybe we'll get lucky and there's something over. But if not, then we can practice moving them around.
one group of guys with us.
That's fine too.
So that, yeah, let's bring one group of guys. Pick a group. I know
Do either of you want to bring a mech or a bird just for a bit more flexible?
Bird. Mech.
I mean, I could hop on my owl.
Mech,
but
bird.
I kind of want to learn how to do this group whistle stuff.
All right, we'll start with the group whistle learning for him. Where's the black mech? Mechy baby,
Sure.
Mechy baby.
So Kat, here in the red group here. Make sure you press H and have the little chevron thingies pop up. Assuming you haven't rebound that key.
Is this owl supposed to be in the teleporter?
Yep.
Okay, so the chevrons show up, but only when I have the button.
Okay, I somehow switched mine to toggle. I'm not sure how I did that, but just to make sure that you can tell what they are. The way you make a whistle group is to go up to a... Make sure you use the numpad and have a tame ordering group show up in the bottom. I use group 1 for red. So essentially you press numpad 1, walk up to a critter, and then press Z to assign or... So if you just run around and Z all the red squad, you would be able to then command.
ZU and ZU and ZU and all your little friends too.
Okay, so let me figure out how this works now. So
That's why I actually have a group outside in the old taming box to play.
Oh, do you want to go practice in the old taming box?
That was the idea.
All right,
let's do that.
let's go do that. I'll leave Mr. Mech here and just grab my my birdie. Birdie.
Because the extra challenge is with my rewired keyboard.
Yeah, yours is gonna be even.
Yeah, I
yours
can't
is gonna
advise
be
there.
different. All right, we're just gonna stand and we're gonna watch. All right, there you go.
This is a little easier since there's only like 5 of them.
Steve, are my snacks still alive? Wait,
They are.
Snack, yes.
what are snacks? Wait.
Snacks.
Oh. Oh, they've been keeping everything alive, and we turned down feeding, and...
So this is like a mini squad. It's the same kind of makeup, but there's only, there's less. This one I have mapped as Squad 9, just so that they don't get confused with others. So if you press 9 to get into the squad selection, and then go around and click just these few. And then you can check with your H or whatever it is, if you've got all of them.
Okay, so I have my numbers. Okay. My numbers 1 through 0 through 10 are used for slot items, as is like normal.
Yeah, the numpad keys are distinct, I guess, unless you don't have none.
Okay, numpad 0, right? Cycle following target distances listed on numpad 0. Okay, this is going to be fun because I also have a compact keyboard.
Yep, you might have to work on some remapping and figure that out, but ultimately, you could get away with just one single key for one whistle group if you just commanded one.
Well, that's pretty much what we'd each be doing, right? One person commanding one group.
That's correct. I have all of them, and I'll be in the air on a tech Tapajara or whatever.
You'll be there trying to fix all of our mistakes. If you you're the general going, oh come on, guys, get it straight. I love it.
I suspect it's not going to be all that much work because the way it's set up, I was able to sew the yellow spire will control.
Did he disappear as robot to anybody else? Uh-oh.
You lose Cat?
No, it was you we lost.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you went crazy robotic. Was that just for me, or did you do that for everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Does that sound okay now?
Yes. Oh, Shadowcuz, thanks for stopping by. And we're going to go try to dice to some dinos soon. So, may your day be less eventful than dino deaths.
Yep, so I'll leave this group here for whenever one of you wants to practice. I guess we could just leave it here for later and go check real quick, or what do you want?
Steve is asking, are whistle groups individual or group? Meaning, are they tribe shared?
As far as I know, they're only yours. So you would have to set each whistle group for each.
Everybody has to set up their own groups.
I mean, I haven't thoroughly tested it, but that's how I would expect. They can also be in multiple groups, so I had thinking about putting each leader in one like super group for me, so that I can get a hold of where the leaders are at.
Does not sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, and it isn't very complicated at the end, because the moment you have the leader in turret mode, and you can just whistle follow all to that group, you can keep stuff organized really well. And with the leader then on aggressive and turret mode, they'll aggro anything, and all their buddies will just...
You really took form a new strategy seriously. Yeah. You got a good thing going here. I want to go test it.
Yeah, the balls, you could ball everything up, but it's a pain because of how long you have. You may only have to wait 10 minutes for Villainosaurus or Thylas, but you twos take half an hour to win,
Oh.
and the events last an hour. How are you coming along, Ket?
Pretty poorly, because I see the tame groups. I can add the critter to my tame group, add it to tame group 1. How do I do things with tame group?
So when you have a tame group active, so you see the text near your toolbar, everything you issue that's a group command only affects those. So if you were to press J while you have the tame ordering group active that's assigned to these guys, only these guys, but not our flyers, should listen to you.
Okay, so first you have to set active group.
Yep.
So having set active group, my whistles will only affect that group.
Your group whistles, yes. You can still use T and Y to command individual dinos.
Ah, okay, hold on.
Or YT, because those are good ships.
Mm-hmm. The main thing I use the group commands for is really just that J follow all, but you can also use movement commands to perhaps separate out this giant pile of dinos. If they're in multiple groups, you can whistle to go to.
Well, what about also, you've got follow all, but you've got follow the target and...
Like that there, that was a movement command.
Okay, so the whistle all. The whistle alls affect all then.
All within the group.
When you have a group active.
Correct.
If you don't have a group active, it will do every single dino in the earshot of your whistle.
How does attack my target and attack this target function? Are those all groups or are those individual?
That's a one that's a little tricky. If it's on attack my target, then they'll jump on whatever. If it's on attack target, I think that's when you had something on attack my target, but then you logged out or whatnot, then their default action now is attack something somebody else is. As opposed to neutral, where they'll only aggro if you get hit yourself.
Oh, that's a bright red galley. Kitty's talking to y'all.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of whistle command.
Glad my bird's looking at Ket like he's bird food now, because... Yeah, I know, Steve. That's a beautiful little red galley. Can see that thing from a big distance. It's like, where's my galley? Oh, way over there. Oh, am I, like, thirsty again? I'll have to come see how Ket's getting along in a moment. I gotta run inside and run over here and get a drink. That's right. Dying from thirst. Again. We're not going to mention how many times I've done that today. All in the name of work and screenshots. Like, I'll just tab out and finish writing this piece. What? 2 hours went by? Oh, I'm dead.
I will now conquer the world.
Uh-oh. He got it. He got it while we weren't looking, guys. Oh, meteors or something.
Yeah, that's me running around.
Oh, I just up in the sky, there's... Oh, that's... interesting.
It's a drop pod.
Really? Alright, let us see you command the masses, Ket.
you watching now?
Yep, we're watching.
Watching. Yep,
Nice.
that is how you do it.
All right. That means Ket's ready to go get his own little squadron, right? And we can jump on the
Yep.
pad and go look at stuff?
You can indeed.
The other cool part is you can rename the groups. So I can rename them like red, green.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
The pupil has now taught the teacher.
There are some pretty classic problems with pathing.
Yeah.
Keep thinking I should be able to fly in these little cracks. Darn it. Can you imagine what building this place would have been like if you guys had the triangles?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit... At this point, after all that I put into that castle, and so much work that... and stuff that Steve had shown me, and some stuff that I figured out, how to make the, angles going around on the platform, I was very, very proud of that castle. And now it would have actually been easier and not this big of a headache to do.
Alright, ready, Cat?
Ooh. Alright.
Okay, I just cleared the group.
Alright, grab your bird and come on back in.
Alright. Coming back to this little platform while I bite the toenails of my mech.
I'm not sure if you can rename the groups.
Aww.
Yes, you
Ah!
can. The group is right here.
Ah!
It's in the. Did you get a death counter?
No.
Yeah, I just swarmed her with critters.
They just, yeah, one of them went off, so here, I'll bring him back on.
So you bring up the group page. You bring up the tame groups page, tame ordering groups, select the group, and then rename group, which is in group stats.
Ah, right, of course.
They, like, charged my face, man! Dun 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 dun!
It doesn't seem to be working.
Ah! Oh,
I think squad red is on the pad.
it looks like...
Okay, so you
I'm
have to
missing
go
a
into
couple
group
here.
stats, type in the name of the group above the word. Okay, you gotta select the group, type in the name in the box above the rename group button, then press the rename. So stupid.
Gotcha.
It does not do a good job of drawing your attention to what you should do. Like, things don't blink or light up. There's a lack of natural attention-grabbing methods that would let you figure out what to do.
Well, coming over to the pad, and we will pub out somewhere.
Hold on, I'm just gonna arm myself up just a wee little bit.
There are spare tech rifles in the gear vault inside the little house. If you
I don't have tech rifles. But I do need to go grab a sandwich or something here before I
Yep, good call.
run back here, fill up the canteen.
So we have red, yellow, blue, and green.
So far, yep.
It's
I
Twister.
suspect 4 squads might be enough to defeat a red, especially with you know, U2s and healers. 15 creatures each group, so that's 60.
Alright.
Okay, now I have my groups renamed.
Come on to the pad, cat.
Alright.
No, because you're going to teleport me.
Yes!
I am.
We're going! Going on a Ouija hunt. Going on a Ouija hunt.
Want to bring your bird, cat?
I think the bird's here. Somebody's bird is here.
I think everything lossable is going to stay. Everything that is non-lossable stays here at the base.
Sure. We're not going to go, you know, die to a red or anything. Just playing around.
We're just testing the deployment method.
Yep. And this will still mop the floor with a yellow, so we could do that if one happens.
Now, if we're going to do that, maybe I want to bring an enforcer.
Dare I be in
Go
the
for it.
mech while we teleport, or do you think I'll get that same bug where you end up a part of the creature?
Nah, go for it. Hey, Cat, you've got an enforcer on the ground out here.
Wait, why did he, like, jump up in the air now? He may not teleport now, I guess.
This is the good. I got the good one on me now.
Actually, maybe I better stay down, because he jumps in the air when I...
Okay, let's try it. And, you know, teleporting is easy. It's just, as long as the generator is on, you can do it. There's no added cost. You can go back and forward. Ready?
Ready! Test and deployment of the troops.
Fire.
Fire away! Mech did not make it. Nope, there he is.
Meg's here.
I'm just not next to the mech anymore. Ah!
Yeah, they don't necessarily arrive in the same formation they left.
Okay, there are 2 Volanosaurs out off the thing. Are they...
They're
Norm-
gods.
They're guards for here? Okay.
There's actually 6 gods if you look around.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So you've got control of the red ones right now?
I mean, we can all issue
Okay.
commands to them as we want.
I haven't got them added to my groups yet, so I can't actually command anything right now.
That's fine.
That will take more
I'll
time.
ride
We'll do-
around.
We'll do that later, since it's just a laborious task. Not
Yep,
needed.
yep. So if you show up with a ton of creatures, it's almost like they get like thrown aside like funny physics simulation. I've had them actually pop out of the
Fun fact.
oh,
Mech get stuck there.
just barely able to get out, huh?
I had to jump a few times to get out. Alright. Look at him following.
Yep. So with one group, it's pretty easy.
Alright.
There's no line, so it's fine. Probably the most obnoxious part will be if any of the villains start tap dancing, because then you need to go sit in their saddle for a moment, get off again.
Alright. Well, you need to set them up. We want to see them actually, Wow, is that
Sure.
a pink bear? Down there? Holy cow.
That's a pink back bear.
That is a pink bear. Whoa. You think colored animals are one thing, having colored animals in the desert.
I
is
kind of like the idea of commanding the groups from on back of an owl.
Yep, definitely.
That way you can heal if you need to and have them follow you around and see what's going on. It allows you to scout properly.
Oh, there they go. Oh, yeah, there they are.
So as you see, in theory, the cats and villains are supposed to get in front, which might be a little difficult at times because tail. But I figure we just kind of shake them around a little bit until they're aligned deep.
It seems to work out well because the cats are kind of winding up ahead of the Valon.
Yep, they are on
Wow.
low, the villains are on medium.
Like some of they got stuck in the back, but the minute you turned, they just hightailed around.
And then the
Okay.
idea is you get off the leader, you set it on turret mode, set it to.
Oh, there goes that bear.
And then they come back.
Oh, there's that bear.
So they're going to stay centered on the leader. They'll keep returning to the leader.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the leader's just on turret mode. Anything that aggroes the leader, they'll go kill it.
Yep, so you pretty much park one squad like this at each choke point, outside the shield or outside the. And then you just leave them there.
Oh, this sounds
Neat.
so neat.
Now, the piggies will start healing if they're actively engaged in combat, or you can go up to them and then enable. Or if you're on an owl, you can dive bomb and, do your usual type of owl.
Yeah, that's why I like the owl. In there and heal the whole group.
Yep. The piggies are nice for being, more passive, and because they can take care of a whole bunch of different.
Yeah,
Each
when you're
squad.
busy.
Yep, each squad has 2 healers, and we could have up to, I said, like 10 squads. I don't know if that'll be needed for a bit. I think 4 to 6 will be. But who knows about something like purple? And for that sake, if we had.
Yeah, I mean, the big limit is when we're up against something like a purple group. And you get so many wyverns crashing in that it just doesn't matter. They'll just do so much damage, everything does.
I brought a friend.
Yeah, at that point, you might have, Velen-only squads and just park a whole pile of them, more than 10, just in different places, and just peg on the pigs to heal. You may even want to not specialize in hit points, since that means it'll take piggies more to heal it, whereas if they're lower hit points, the Vyrons do damage by percent.
Percent of their own hit points?
I think it's like 10% of the target hit points per burnout or whatever.
You pretty well cleared over here. Nice.
So the Valence do damage based on the target's hit points?
No, I'm saying the Wyverns do.
Oh, the Wyverns do. Right. Okay. So it will actually take the Wyvern a little bit of time to kill the regular.
It will, but on the other hand, you can't specialize hit points because that just means they'll do more damage.
Right.
I can sidestep. Wonder if I can do-si-do too.
So from this particular spot, this is the way to the most typical spot where I've actually engaged in combat, which is where at this point I would just run them off the edge, and then of course you don't want to do that if you're on a ground mount.
How do you get them back
Except
then?
enforcers, which don't take damage from jumping.
Yep, enforcers would work. You can just go down the hill towards the pipes and go that way, or just jump down. So this spot here is one of the usual fighting spots. In this particular case, there are 3 choke points, so I would do, 1 squad per choke point and 1 in the one in the center catches any randoms that manage to get through. In that case, you might want a Velen-only squad in the middle, and then individually go in and move them to aggressive turret.
Wow.
Okay, I forgot to bring any element.
I've got some on me. Dust or regular element?
Dust.
This is I'm excited to test this all out, but we do need more people and
dust on my bird.
commanding different squadrons, yeah.
It would be nice to a spot like this have 4 people, so that you have 1 per squad.
But I like my mech.
Yeah.
I don't
You
want
can-
to
you
run
can
a squad. I want to chop on my mech. Chop.
You can actually still do both in that you go in and you first set up the turret on aggressive, and then you just jump in your mech. You don't need to maintain the squad at all.
I know, but you
Yeah, the
talk
only thing
as
you do
if
with
I
the
want to
squad-
actually set up whistles for groups.
Yes, you do.
True
It's
that.
I
important.
have my limits. I don't want to.
It's part of the stream. You have to. It's boot camp.
No.
Yes.
I do
It's easy to
differently.
learn. You can do it.
No. No.
It's the death of deaths.
Alright, so then at this point, getting back home, in this case, it's probably easiest to walk over there than trying to get back to the teleporter. Last I checked, there was a level 40 Giga on the west path from here. So we probably want to stay that way from that one. I had managed to kill one with pure Velonosaurus.
Can is the mech helpful with the gigas?
Game crashed.
Oh no.
Possibly.
I will stay here with you. I will protect your little enforcerness.
Oh, and that's another thing. Since you're in a mech, you do have a jetpack, so you can jump off things and just make sure you jet at the end before you...
Mm-hmm.
If you even do take fall damage, I don't know.
I don't think so. I haven't yet.
Kind of makes sense since the enforcers don't.
I have a theory about why I crashed.
Oh?
It's because
I have
you...
memory error. Because I've had my computer on all week long and I have a pile of memory loaded up.
Oh.
Ah.
It might have run out of something.
ARK take up much memory? Whatever are
ARK
you talking
take up
about?
Yeah.
Memory leak is not what you call it. More like a memory waterfall.
Soak.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm keeping that bear from stepping on your face.
Looks like the U2s will use the demoralizing raw on their own, so that's...
Oh.
They don't use the buff though.
I like the little picture. My little mech picture showed me. Alright, you're back.
Yep, and I'm just running these guys back to base.
Fun is going forward on your jetpack.
Yeah, at this point you can pretty much just, you know, run around doing whatever. Oh yeah, and watch out for the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Did they nerf the speed on Enforcer?
I don't know. I haven't noticed.
Maybe I'm just speed greedy, but actually fast, crazy fast the way they used to.
I think they kinda are, but then when you get used to other things like owl flight and so on that seem slower, gonna...
Yeah, you've been on an owl quite a bit, so...
So I need to walk around in the stego and suddenly I'll think that the...
Yes. You want anything to feel fast, just get on a stego for a while.
Yeah, that's a sad reason I stopped breeding Brontos for Battle Bronto.
Yeah, man, you really sound down.
Yeah.
Hurry before the door... Before the door... Aww. The door spawned. Is that a dodo under my feet? Can't even tell that small. Oh, it is. Hi, dodo. Do do diddy do 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 diddy do. Ta-da! Is this the gate you're gonna run them all into? I don't know where you went.
I'm using the trench side gate.
I'm just parking the mech where I found him.
Yep, yep.
That was pretty cool.
That's the plan anyway.
So we've got a plan, but we need more recruits to pull this plan off. Yes. So I don't know. I'm thinking next week. Next week seems pretty decent for me. We don't know how Blink's gonna feel. And Chrissy was out today because of not feeling good too. And Every was distracted by fishies. Maybe we can get him next time. Just
Next
bed
time we'll
hop
have to-
over.
We'll just leave a string of bodies to trail him along.
He'll know where to find us. That was really cool. Wow, Serve, this... I think you made an excellent, excellent plan.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some rearranging of things and better aligning because trying to park all this stuff is
Oh, after battle logistics still needs some work, eh?
Yeah, I'm thinking about eventually using the ice base for actually parking army stuff, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah, you can just jump there. That'll give you more room for more stuff that you just want to play with, right?
Yeah, well, essentially read things here, but then go and arrange things somewhere more clean and spacious.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Ah, I'm being attacked again. Ah! A herd just trampled me. Yeah, Steve says great work, Serve, and that really was. This is
Yep, thank
this
you,
is
thank
gonna
you.
be exciting to see how this plays out with all 4 squadrons. What we had red, blue, yellow, and green.
Yep, and then we'll see from there.
Left, right, yellow, blue, green. Yeah, Twister. It's Twister. Remember? Oh. Yes, I know even obscure Weird Al songs. Yeah, they do kind of take up this whole chunk of the...
Yeah, you could probably re-envision the entire Colosseum as nothing but a teleporter pad in the middle, and then just staging area.
You could always park one at every base, but then you'd have to go feed every base.
Yeah, and I'll end up doing that anyway, just to have guards sitting there, but that's fine. They can last weeks and weeks and weeks.
Because that way, no base gets totally bombarded, and one base already has people there.
Yep, yep.
And then you'd be like, oh, it looks so empty over here. I must breed more. More! Breed more! I don't know.
At least it's fairly easy with Valentine's enabled.
Yeah, we haven't taken Valentine's off. Probably not till Blink starts begging me to change to the Easter set.
Something like that. I think I actually got them all.
And none of them were lost on the way. None of them were... I mean, that's just... That's so cool. Wait, is that our moon up there? Those tiny pieces
Yep.
of... Oh, wow. I just wanted to show people what it looks like. Show people what the Colosseum looks like. Showing them the animals. See, you've got the kitty cat breeding there.
Yeah, another thing on my list is putting transponder thingies on every. So if they do get lost, easy to find.
On everybody or on just your squadrons?
the squads.
Wow, yeah.
So everybody in squad 1 is on frequency 1, squad 2 frequency 2, and so on.
That's just awesome.
Which then, of
See,
course, would also fall off if you put them in balls. So
so you don't want to put them in balls.
Yeah. So there's a reason why we have a giant coliseum with a huge field and plenty of room for dinos. Otherwise, all you really need is just some dino fridge.
Yep.
yeah, and that's boring.
Yeah, dino fridges is boring. You need a field full of dinos.
See, this is
Dino
why no matter how disgusted I am at Studio Wildcard or how they treat the players and stuff, this is why I still come in, because you guys are awesome. You guys make this so fun and worth logging into and seeing how things go and figuring things out, and that's what it's all about for me.
Yep. And we do still have some firsts to do, like hitting the ice cave and.
Yeah, bringing these groups along for the ice cave is going to be excellent.
Ooh, ice cave.
Yep, and the ice base is right next to it, essentially.
Nice. So yeah, we've got a list of things to do. We can try for a drop, but if no drop is forthcoming, just already be planned on doing the ice cave.
It's all it comes down to how soon I can get more teleporters up, but it's a bit chicken and egg because I pretty much need a yellow drop or higher to get enough poly. So far, I've just gotten lucky that a few of them landed over here by the East Raid base, so I was able to get a bunch of poly.
Yeah.
And you're just getting those poly off of the bodies, not from the drop itself.
Correct.
So we could just go on a giant tour around the wildlands and find what we find.
Yeah, so yesterday in the evening, I bred 12 Thylas, 12 Velans, 5 Uds, 6 Boars, and I ran through the wasteland like 2-3 times with a 3-pack of Thylas, murdered everything I could find, and I got like 1,000 poly.
Oh my goodness.
Got it. So you really do want the extra spawns from the drop.
Yeah, I mean, you could keep just circling the wasteland over and over again, but that was, I would say, not like a quarter of the top right of the map, but maybe an 1/8. And
Got it.
Well, I'm putting us down for an ice cave run next week. I'm putting it at 2. I actually will be at a conference thing until it's supposed to end at 1. So I think I'll be home, but it may be I may be a tad bit late, and I won't be available for any pre-preppy stuff. I definitely won't have that availability.
that's fine. As you can tell, at this point, it's just about there.
That is totally cool.
Really, the main thing left is throw transponders on them and put up some silly wall maps and paint on them for the fun of it.
They're not silly. Those are awesome.
They're silly awesome.
Kat started something. I expect war maps now on every one of our big.
Okay, so we'll have to set up a base, and we'll set up a war map. All right, but other people have to participate in doing the overhead projection part.
Well, Surf is gonna do overhead projection this time, right?
Yeah, I was gonna paint some of them with where the drops are and where the raid bases are, and then we can sort of go jump to different ones, scout out, figure out which one it is, and then I was thinking about also doing like a football, I don't know, scrum or whatever, where you can see, okay, this is the formation on the field, blah. But you've kind of seen that already now.
Oh, this is great. You guys are great. You guys are great. This is wonderful. Will you
also,
have...
like...
Oh, go ahead.
Like, one more medium spire, I could probably make take armor for everybody.
Yeah, I think I'm in ghillie with cool skin.
I will say it does look fashionable at the end.
Yeah, you look like you failed to make an Iron Man suit, though. I'm gonna
My
be Iron
colors.
Man, but I am the jolly green Iron Man. Well, all tech suits are gonna make me think Iron Man anymore, you know? And
Yeah,
you're
pretty
right,
much.
Casdell, it does look fantastic. They did a phenomenally awesome job. And this one, the last couple, Kat had done huge amount of work, and now this one, this doing was Serve. Serve went the crazy route and did all of this breeding and what do you say, lining them up and preparing the boot campiness.
Logistics.
Logistics, boot campiness. I mean, same thing, right? This is going to be so much fun to run. It really is. I am excited. And with that, I'm going to leave all of you guys just waiting and anticipating our big raid next week. With any luck, maybe we'll be able to get Steve back in with us by then. Hopefully, Chrissy will be feeling better. We can drag Every away from his fish, maybe. Maybe not.
Apparently, fishing is really borked.
Aww.
Surprise, surprise.
Too much to hope that something was going to work well, right? If you guys want to learn more about ARK or see a bunch of our old ARK streams, go check them out on massivelyop.com. There is a huge list of these. You can see them straight from our YouTube page. It's actually more supportive to us if you watch them from the YouTube embed right on our site, or actually the Twitch ones. You can go back and watch them from Twitch, because Twitch is more supportive than YouTube. Imagine that. Of course, if you want to read up on ARK things, then we do have a survivalist column that does talk ARK stuff. We also have news posts and podcasts and all sorts of fun stuff that talk about this and all the other games that are out there. So check it all out. I do have the survivalist about the Homestead update coming out. I'm not sure which day. Anywhere between now and next week. It's going where it needs to go, and that is fine. And it is, well, I'm very glad that some of the S Plus stuff got in, but it, too long, didn't read. It was underwhelming, and it actually ended up leaving kind of a bad taste in my mouth, because of the more I looked into the S Plus and how it was working, how long it took to get here. 17 months, guys. 17 months. And the more I looked into, maybe what was taking so long, the more it just rubbed salt in the wounds of ARK players. So, I don't know. Read up on that. Check it out. It'll be there sometime this week. And until then, you can go back and watch some, dino-rific deaths. We just had a raid on the Desert Titan, which didn't go over so well. And that's a strat we've still got to figure out, right? Oh, speaking of which, Steve, your little metal house up on the hill, ooh, that's painful to be standing in that thing. Just to let you know. Hopefully you'll have a fantastic Saturday. Keep track of stuff with the Twitters and the site and all that good stuff. And big, big kudos and thank you to Sir for doing all of this, and for Every and Ket for joining us today. Hopefully you'll have a great relaxing weekend. Until Monday, folks. Later, baiters, gators, taters, manators, flower eaters. It's time for me to go.